Oh, because we're in a pause time. Okay. All right. Well, Omen Esports won the knife round, so they will be starting things off on the CT side. Life's a game. Wolfie decided to attempt to run away and failed, so we'll be starting this one off on the T side. We got ESEA Advanced Season 54. Dive on in, shall we? As soon as the pause time ends. Hey, it ended right when I said it. Christmas, how's it going? Welcome on in. Merry Wednesday. You know what that means, chat. It's hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes and non-binary oods. Wednesday. Look at that prediction. People really believing in life's a game. And why wouldn't you after that last game? Lag starting things off on the T side. Squeak Scroobs opens things up, erases Brett, but Wolfie and Mason will respond in kind. It's a 2-for-1. Favoring life's a game. Fart. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to say fart all game, I just realized. Taps away Wolfie, but the trade comes in once again. 2 kills for Mason, and it's 2 versus 3, and it's just going to go from bad to worse here for Omen. Dinner, last player standing. Got that USP. Got the kit as well, so does have a little bit of time to play with, but can't take too terribly long. Good utility as well. Oh, if Sandman checked a little bit deeper in the library, that would be... There we go. Thank you for saving that, Vlad. All right. 1 versus 3. That's a good start to things. Oreo gets shut down. But that clock's getting fairly low and Dinner's out of ammo, so Sandman gonna clean up that final kill. We are gonna have ourselves a similarly starting game as the last one. Life's a game, starting things off 1-0. F-arte. I could. F-art. F-art A. So we have F-art. Which just sounds worse, honestly. It sounds like I really dislike art for some reason. I'm just gonna... You know what? We've got fart. Omen Esports fart. Playing here up on the top of the boxes, and the pistol's doing a fair amount of work for Omen Esports, but... Like most things, the MAC-10 gonna chew through all of them. And the AK gonna do a fairly good job here for Life's a Game. So we're gonna go through a nice quick second round into the third. Hopefully the third should be a more even game than the last 2 we've watched. I did just see that Wine is on 1 ADR. Maybe that changes with this M4. Alright, couple of nades headed the way of Banana. Oreo being kept back by this Molly. I mean, it is a CT Molly, so you can kind of ignore it, but you can't completely ignore it. Oh, we've got an SG out as well. The Krieg in the hands of Mason. Although, good spray back. Dinner able to max 2. Ooh, and... Oh, man. Fart's got an expensive MP9 as well. That's like a $1,500 MP9, if I had to guess. 2 versus 4 now. Mason gonna start things off well, though. 1 versus 3 now. On for the 4K, if he is able to secure it. But drop the Molotov over by new boxes, and... Well, we'll see if he's got what it takes. Krieg... Not really the best weapon for the job here. The no one-tap is... Gonna be feeling fairly bad, and well, Omen Esports gonna take that momentum away. Yeah, a big scrum in Banana goes the way of Dinner. And pushing in for the trade, and Dinner able to keep securing kills, so Wine now on 19 ADR. money left in the coffers for Life's a Game to pick up a buy one last time, but if they do fail this round, they are going to be stuck on probably some Tech 9s, if I had to guess. But I think at this point is when they are going to go, all right, now we stop messing around. Let's just dive on in. Scroobs, though, hasn't heard the plan. First kill goes the way. Oh, Omen Esports. They burn through 3, and it's just Sandman remaining. 1 versus 4. Wait a minute. Life's a Game might have to play a little bit more clever. They're not just winning the gunfights like they did in last game. And Sandman down on 16 HP is not a comfortable spot to be. Does have the bomb at the very least. Yes, Lag Mason on 231 ADR in 4 rounds now. About to be 4. Knows he's got plenty of time to let Omen Esports walk out of position, so I think he's just kind of waiting to see if he can secure a couple of kills, but Omen Esports not going to give him any openings. 2 players on A. They've got Dinner ready for the rotation, and Rue sitting on the B-bomb site. So this one is going to be a save. Sandman walks right past the chicken, which, of course, we're going to have to follow the chicken. Chicken, easily the most important part of Inferno. Look at it. Look at it. How can you deny that cute bird face? Look at the chicken. Is the chicken not adorable? You say maybe Fluff's too interested in the chickens. I say the chickens are precious babies and you're wrong. Nope, timeout for Life's a Game. We have a little bit more time to look at the knives, I guess. That's a vanilla knife. Those are butt plugs. You don't even have your knife out. You've got a nade. Whoever this is ready to throw the nade. So how are we doing, chat? It's Wednesday. Fragadelphia was last weekend, and the player break is most decidedly over. The games start coming, and they don't stop 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 coming. So you better be ready. You better be ready, Freddy, because this T side is going to bust out of the gate. Sandman with a saved rifle. Rest of the team on pistols, but those Tech 9s, that P250 should still be fairly strong for them. Flash goes in, though. Going to catch Sandman perfectly fine. Rue with the kill. I think Life's a Game have been kind of called out here. That rifle first thing in. Going to be secured by Mason, but he's down to 4 HP. Or was it secured? I think it might have been blown away a little bit too soon, and Omen Esports might do what I didn't think was going to be possible and actually secure a lead versus Life's a Game in advanced. Definitely an unexpected turn of events, but hey, if you're one of the first teams that's able to do it, that is a good vote in your favor. Bomb over by the A-bomb site. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 down this way with Mason still lurking by the bottom of Banana. This is a really cool M4. I don't know what you all think. I think it's a pretty cool M4. But we are going to wait. Life's a Game. Letting the clock wear down just a little bit. Letting to see if Omen Esports will peek on out. But it's just going to be a jiggle fight and fart. Feeling rather stinky with a kill onto Brett. Nade goes in. Wolfie will catch it. Down to 55 HP. And it's Wine on the other side with the kill. Mason did recover that AK, but not going to be interested in holding on to it into the next round. Should be... Oh, this is going to be the pistols. This is going to be the full-on Glocks round for Life's a Game. This one could start to get a little bit iffy for Life's a Game. They had 0 struggles in the previous game. This one going to be their opportunity to secure a lot on their CT side, honestly. The money starting to stack up pretty heavily is the big thing. Oh my gosh. Inferno, how about Vietnam PTSD? Nades all over the shop. Fart now called upon all alone to cover this B-bomb site. Looking good on the first 2. Flash goes in. Wine with the kill onto Brett, and it's just going to be down to Mason. Omen Esports just burning through Life's a Game. Have a good night. You what, mate? See what you did there. Don't think I don't see what you did there. Tech 9 in hand. It's not going to be good enough. And Wine will turn things off here. So Omen Esports get a yippee. They get themselves around 4-2. And this is going to be the big turning point. If Life's a Game are unable to secure another round here, Omen Esports are really starting to run away with the economy. So this is going to be a big one for Life's a Game. Where do they put it? AWP over toward lane for Omen Esports. Oh man, Wolfie, he's been told, hey, dude, you don't go in hard enough. So this time he is going to be working that A-bomb site on the lurk. A lot of players over here for him to fight. The bulk of the Life's a Game squadron going to be headed on over to B, and they will secure it. Good 2 kills. Mason and Oreo pick those up. Oreo down to 7 HP, but it's not going to matter. His Life's a Game. They get the bomb down, and Wolfie now just able to sit still, wait to see if Omen Esports do anything silly. Obviously, at this point, there's no reason to go for the retake. 5 versus 3. Life's a Game. Have to be feeling fairly good with themselves. Ooh, oh, hey. Well, Wolfie does get 1, but Scroob's going to be tagging down, burning through 2 in response. So at this point, I feel like Life's a Game. They don't want to drop any more equipment. We're just going to get yippies every round? Oh, dear. Oh, no, Mason. Oh, at the very least, AWP held on to for Omen Esports. Honestly, though, the money is over the moon for the CT side, so I think they should be fairly happy rebuying into the round. But this is a kind of where your nerves can start to get the better of you. Sandman, AFK for the start of the round. All good. This is the part where your nerves, you know that you're facing a team that is a very solid group. Just came off of a 5th through 8th place finish in Philadelphia. So you know they're solid when they're facing down professional Brazilian teams that flew in to get there, professional Polish teams. And they're more than happy to just knock you off your rocker. 3 kills over toward Banana. And again, 40 seconds in, and Omen Esports have lost the bomb site 100%. At this point, again, you're just looking for something, but Wolfie lurking over toward Boiler once again. Seeking to take away every piece of equipment that Omen Esports have. But look at this. Bomb planted. They only leave 1 over on the site. Everybody else has already gotten moving. They're already hunting for this final piece. Wine with the AWP might just have the chance, but no, Wolfie peeks out just a little bit too far, and that's AWP dropped. He doesn't even need it. He's not even interested in it. Brett kills the chicken. That is awful. That's a big oofs right there. It is a big oofs. You lost the op, you killed the chicken. That's awful. This is going to be the last full buy that Omen Esports will be able to muster. After this, it's just going to be down to chilling and grilling with pistols. They've already got the full loss bonus, so they might have another buy, actually, after this one. We're definitely getting down to a worrying trend for Omen Esports. All you can really think is, hey, we got the lead at one point during the game, right? You know, we got there at one point, but the calling of the combined brain power of Brett and Oreo is just proving to be too much for Omen Esports. Life's a Game are just all over the place. Dinner puts down the smoke to try to cover, but there's just too many bodies for him to deal with, and it's just going to be a bowling down exercise. Mason picks up 2 to pay back his coach. Bomb going to go down and B, and once again, there's nothing here that Omen Esports can send to stop this. It's 4 versus 2. If they go for this, it's almost a little bit silly. Whiny. Oh, does get the kill back on the Sandman. Okay. Boom, 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 Mr. Sandman. Big hitman me, you sand. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, this is great. It's a 3 versus 2. But not only are Omen Esports saving, they're hiding, they're cowering, as Life's a Game are just all over them. Like, are they in spawn? Brett's all the way in spawn. Nope, they're not in spawn. This is a warm-up game for Life's a Game, if that. Well, I mean, timeout could lead to something for Omen Esports. They're able to pick up the AWP once again. They did save that from the previous round. This buy is still not going to feel good no matter how you slice it, but at least it's something. At least it's an attempt. I think we are getting into a little bit of a desperate spot for Omen Esports. If they can secure the last 3, then 1, they'll be ahead 7-5, and 2, that CT side going to feel fairly good, but Sandman just gets right up into the face of Dinner. Ooh, good trades back from Omen Esports. They're able to take the man advantage once again. Wolfie not expecting the player up in Cubby. Gets the kill onto Scroobs, but Fart with the trade will stink things up. Now 2 versus 3. Omen Esports have to be feeling fairly good with themselves. They're going to concede the site, but they're getting ready to rotate in 3 strong. So this retake does feel doable. They do have the kit onto Wine as well, and the AWP for those precision moments. Life's a Game. This is the first time they haven't been aggressively hunting Omen Esports. That speaks volumes to actually the effectiveness of this timeout. Brett gonna open things up strong, but Fart with the trade, and that leaves it just up to Mason. Wine with the op. And Omen Esports, they're able to secure a 5th round and even things out at 5. You know, I like the emote, but that round was anything but easy. Well, Life's a Game have decided who needs the AWP. We're just going to bring AKs. Given how they're doing, given how well they handled business in the game before this one, another timeout for Omen Esports. Given how well they handled business, I think they should be feeling fairly comfortable no matter what they're using. You could give them Bisons, and I think that Life's a Game would be feeling like they're in a good position. Hey, chicken. Nobody shoot the chicken this time. It's a very... Wait. If we turn the camera a little bit to the left, not turn, but like pan to the left, we could get the five guys on the couch and the chicken. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. That was a bad reference. Why did I reference that? That was a bad idea. Anyway, here's a chicken. It's about to die, probably. Oh, hey, it didn't die. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Life's a Game now, looking to take the lead back into their hands. As they did just lose it once again. Scream getting up close and personal early on, but Oreo going to handle him. Dinner melts through bread. Still going to be Life's a Game with that man advantage, and they're still going to be charging onto sight. Dinner flashed up, out of ammo, and out of health. 2 versus 2 now. Life's a Game, bomb down. They've already got Wine, though, close at hand, and Rue going to be right behind him. This AWP could cause some trouble, but the smoke not going to let it even an inch into the sight. Nope, that fire didn't hit. I mean, you challenge Wolfie, you can't be missing. Wine now looking for the shot, and just, he is too mobile. AWP ineffective. 6-5 for Life's a Game. Honestly, though, 6-6 would feel outstanding for Omen Esports. Again, considering how their teammates, how the previous team before them did, I think you can even say that yes, we got to 6. That's something that you can be proud of in this situation. Ooh, nade stack. Sandman gonna be eating that. Hold that down to 31 HP. Yeah, I think, with all things considered, I think Life's a Game are gonna be looking at they want the perfect record on their advanced season. Anything less, and they should be. I'm not one to say how they should be, but I think that they will be disappointed with themselves. 3 versus 3, though, and the fire does give a little bit of time for the rotation, but Fart has been left all alone. 1 versus 2 on the B bomb side as Wolfie starts to creep on over. Omen Esports. I guess they don't know the bomb is here. I don't know if they would have spotted it down banana. Wine going to be called over as well. Bomb's still not down for Life's a Game. They're still waiting to see if they can pick away, though. Telltale signs start to hit. Oreo, can you find these shots? The first one's good, but Fart with the trade. That's going to be gifting him an AK. And this 2 versus 2. No kits on the side of Omen Esports, so they need to make these kills fast. That's a good start to it, and that's going to be enough. Scroobs picks up 1 as well. Fart with 2. And Omen Esports will even things out at 6. And again, this is the patch where the CT side economy hasn't been buffed. So you have to think that can you afford this many rounds on your T side if you're lag? The answer is probably yes. But maybe not. I think in this situation, Omen Esports can be feeling at least a touch of confidence going into the second half. Will the protagonists win on this episode of Dragon Ball Counter-Strike? Oh, I wish I remember the song. Then I could hum the song. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Counter-Strike. Anyway, pistol round, and Life's a Game have called a big old push through mid. Wolfie going to be the first one on in, just drops 2 players. The Life's a Game already have to be feeling fairly good for themselves, but Fart and Rue will equalize. Ooh, and Scribs up through mid as well. Spots the player in apartments. Mason forced to back away to try and challenge these 3 players, but can't stand up either. Scribs going to continue the march onto the A-bomb site. And now it's just Sandman, the Doolies, and the Flash. 1 versus 3. This is honestly kind of a questionable retake. And it feels like Omen Esports have done a good job. I mean, admittedly, Life's a Game have given them 3 fights where they haven't been in a great position to trade each other. But, you know, you can't be having thoughts of doubt like that sneaking in. This bomb halfway ticked down. Sandman gonna erase Fart. Just sucks him into the vacuum. Now Scroobs and Rue will finish the job and secure this pistol round for Omen Esports. Well. Okay. All right. Omen Esports, they came here to play. They're not messing around. Maybe they were watching that last game versus Redacted Society, and they're like, how can we not make these same mistakes? To be fair, those same mistakes are just charging into a brick wall over and over again. So just don't do that, and you should be better off. Maybe Redacted Society, they all lived in places where they had a nice night, and they wanted to enjoy a little bit more of their night, and they're like, if we go fast, then we don't have to worry. You know, I'm Mac 10 gonna shoo through Mason to open this one up. They were touched by the spirit of Sanic. I don't know if we want to have that kind of touching. I didn't have to read that message aloud. I just did. It was a mistake, apparently. Omen Esports starting to sneak their way on up, but Sandman not going to be content to sit and wait. Just comes out to cap through dinner. However, trade comes in, and Omen Esports do have man advantage. Oreo's 5-7 looking to equalize. Going to be successful at it too, but again, these rifles proving to be a little bit too much, but Brett going to take them right on back. Galil picked up. Just charging on in through the smoke. He knows that Winey's on the other side of this, planting the bomb. Not going to be able to get the gun up in time. And Brett going to secure this round for Life's a Game. 7-7 on their CT side. Picks up that AK as well. A little bit of a piece of candy to go with it. We're doing this for both sides, huh? Yeah, there were some good 5-7s happening. Love to see it. All right, well, that is going to leave Life's a Game in the driver's seat. Full primary weapons versus a quartet of pistols and a Galil on wine. I do like that the little bit of a difference in styles, right? Life's a Game, we're keeping everything fast and loose. They're like, we are going to have the guns that are shooting better than Omen Esports, so we don't have to be as careful. This is a MP9 Sand Dude in the server. MP9 Sand Dude, I let you know that. Brett picks up 2, leaves it all up to dinner. 1 versus 4, and yeah, I don't think there's a chance that this one's gonna happen. Oh, do we get the knife? Please tell me you knife him. Oh, why didn't you knife him, Mason? Why didn't you knife him? It would have been beautiful. It would have been fantastic. You're already winning this game. Win it with style. It would have been a very knife touch, yes. It would have been. All right, well, a little bit of nade coverage for Omen Esports, but this round going to be mostly pistols, 5 Glocks, or 4 Glocks and a P250. And again, life's a game playing offense on defense. Which you can, well, you've got that smoke down. Flash goes in, and Mason looking to pad his stats just a little bit more. MP9 looking to chew through these targets. All 5 pretty soft targets with no armor, but Fart not going to let himself be felled. So it's going to be up to Brett, the rifles of the rest of the squad. Oh, Rue picking up a double there on the Glock. Not going to be enough to win the round, but enough to feel a little bit better on this one. Omen Esports definitely making a case for themselves. They're not going to go down without a fight. You have to be feeling a little bit confident, honestly. They've gotten as many rounds as they have. Alright, so how do they... Fart suffocating his opponents. Incredible. Yes. I mean, he is the top frag, so... Sure, why not? Fart suffocating his opponents. Oreo picking up that AWP this time around. Life's a game, swapping that around through the players. We might have a kill over on the A bomb site. Fart, oh, turns around to kill Brett. He's coming in with some skunk plays. He sure is. But that is the man advantage for Omen Esports, and Fart going to continue to blast noxious gases all over Life's a Game. Only 2 players lurking on this A bomb site for lag. Sandman's been left over toward the B bomb site. Good molly does keep Omen back just a second. Oreo, we'll see how well he can... Oh, doesn't even get the chance to fire off a shot before dinner's eaten with him. So it is just going to be 2 versus 5. Sandman forced away. The sleep paralysis, a little bit too much. Although he does get all the way out through church before Omen Esports know that he's moved. So he's able to pick up the kill. That's the bomb carrier down as well. AK cycled in, gets the kill on a Fart, but not going to be able to continue his domain here. 1 versus 2 for Wolfie. Both players on low HP, so I think he should give a shot to this retake. Oh, he's just going to walk on in through the smoke. He's completely disrespecting it. He's spotted by Dinner and eaten up by the Galil. Omen Esports now going to make this a 1-round affair. I like this. Like, he's like, oh, hey, there's an AK there. Yoink. Very nearly went pear-shaped for Omen Esports, but looks like they had a premonition. Getting into round number 18 now. And Life's a Game continue the 4 spies. 2 MP9s. The utility is not great, but they've got hits and they've got some utility, so... Oh, man. I love this MP9. I love it. It's such a good one. I mean, I'm saying that because I have one too, but either way. Push on in through mid for Omen Esports, but Oreo just going to kill one through the smoke, burns through Whiny, and Brett, the MP9's just chewing through Omen. Scroobs, the last player on the T's side, doesn't have the bomb. That's been dropped in lane. And he's got Wolfie at his backside as well. Not a whole lot you can do when there's players wrapping you from all sides. Life's a Game. Secure double digits. And the question is where you go from here, because Omen Esports, the money is just... They've had such an awkward half already. They've got 2 round loss bonus. All they're going to be bringing to this fight is some armor and some pistols and a touch of utility. A little bit of a a little piece on the top of the cake. But we're going to follow this chicken for a second. Because who wouldn't want to follow this chicken? Hashtag chicken on Twitter. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a fast push over toward the B-bomb site, Omen Esports. They're going to get chewed right on through. Steamrolled over. Players rotating in as well. They're not even going to be allowed to switch sites. Wine is going to secure at least 1 kill, but 11 will hit the scoreboard for Life's a Game. And now, well, your loss bonus starting to stack up, but at the same time, the desperation part of the game, you really, really, really need a round. You need something to go your way, because there haven't even been that many bomb plants, so the money is just in dire straits for Omen Esports. Oh, that's a chonky need to start this one off. Okay, well, Life's a Game, not even gonna let them get to the sites, much less put a bomb down. Kills through the smoke. And Life's a Game just pushing again from... They're playing offense on defense. Somebody call the refs. Look at this. Wolfie on bridge. How would you expect that if you're Omen Esports? This is the almightiest rap I have ever seen. And it's all because Life's a Game are completely confident that Oreo is going to be able to hold this A-bomb site all alone from apartments. 3 players headed your way, that's no problem. Wolfie at their backs. Looking for the backstab on this one. Jump into apartments, but Rue not quite jumpy enough to jump over those bullets. They will find the backside of Oreo, but the rotation already going to be on them. So it's Fart alone in the 1 versus 3, and Sandman puts him to sleep. This is a nightmare for Omen Esports. Again, they're losing players in the first 5 seconds of these rounds. This isn't even like a walk in the park. This isn't even a cakewalk. Lag bought the Febreze. No, Febreze is on a different team. Teehee. Well, timeout from Omen, and they actually have put these timeouts to pretty darn good use. So we're going to just keep an eye on this chicken. Because why not? Why would we not keep an eye on the chicken? The chicken has gone to sleep. That is adorable. Who does not want to watch the adorable chicken? So, they're a very disciplined team for saving and holding. I mean, hey, look, it's 4 rounds. Anything can happen. We could get overtime. But I think if you're Lag, you're looking to get into playoffs with a flawless season. If you lose even a single game, you're going to be feeling fairly upset with yourselves. And, well, this round might be not so easy. Lag, they're looking to end this game here and now, and maybe a little bit overeager. Oh my gosh. Brett just pushing in through the smoke. Luckily for Wine, teammates holding for that. So this is going to be the round for Omen Esports. I don't see a universe where Wolfie is able to 1 versus 4 this, but you never know. But he does have $11,500. So plenty of money for buys for Lag. And I think we're just going to watch a chicken, I guess. Sure, why not? There's a bomb over there, chicken. You want to be careful? It's a cool chicken. Oh, you scared the chicken away. You scared the chicken away with the cool cat. That's pretty great. That was some really good timing right there. That chicken is... No! Poor chicken! Poor chicken! Well, things getting a little bit stressful here for Lag. Just a touch stressful. Still plenty of money left in their coffers, but at the same time, I feel like you don't want to let this one go to overtime. You've done so much work to secure these rounds, and you're obviously a very different caliber from Omen Esports, that if you let this go to overtime, even that could be considered a failure. But who am I? I'm just some dude who's yapping into the microphone. Heavy utility damage off the start. Mason and Rue from each side of the game lit down to about 50 HP. Mason, though, not undaunted. Just runs into his death. Two players holding half wall in front. And Omen Esports will take the man advantage and slow things right back down. Bomb not particularly committed toward either site just yet. Although, no, wait. Bomb is boosting up dinner. All right. So Bomb... Oh, wait. Where is Bomb? No, Bomb hasn't been committed. What am I talking about? Bomb's towards T-steps, and Fart will go collect it. So Omen Esports... Looks like they're set on the B-bomb site. 35 seconds remaining. The question is, have they done enough with the probing and the conditioning to make sure that they should have themselves a pretty clear bomb site? Because Wolfie on the A-bomb site has taken care of their lurk. These are some good kills back for Life's a Game. Down to the 2 versus 2. Sandman going to get another, but dancing around in the fire is going to be secured by Wine. And the 1 versus 1, Wolfie just going to walk in through the smoke. Wine ready for him, holding. And it's 10 for Omen. Well, it sounds like Life's a Game better consult the tarot cards, because their fortune starting to change on this game. Yeah, that's right. I'm going with that kind of a pun. Well, down to round number 23. We're very nearly getting all 24. We'll see if Omen Esports can secure one more round to bring us to that coveted 24th round here in Advanced. We can see a little bit of adaptation by Life's a Game. They've been throwing at least a body down through Banana to try and fight Omen Esports early on. They've been playing so loose in mid. And this time they're playing a lot more traditional Inferno defense. We've got a crossfire. We've got a rotation player on Arch. I will say Omen Esports with Bomb so close toward B could end up giving away too many hints. And oh, hello Moose, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. Got 1 follow. We're gonna get any more. Are you here to see Wolfie finish this game in dominant style, or just Life's a Game? The rest of Life's a Game doing a good job. The other thing is, Omen Esports haven't been keeping Banana under check. That's gonna allow Sandman to sneak back in, but Omen Esports, they abandoned it completely. Just going to be the A site for what could be 11-12. Omen Esports, they bowl over Oreo, but Wolfie with the triple going to keep them in check and mate as Brett puts the final nail in the coffin. 13-10. Got here just in time to see it. As Life's a Game